building sustainable teacher pipelines and expanding career paths. Those are just two of the goals of an invitation-only international convention at Oxford University.
And joining us now to talk all about it, to discuss this apprenticeship program across the big pond, we have teacher apprentice Devonay Nay Baker, Miss Baker, and Brookside principal Dr. Shauna Lipscomb. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for inviting us.
So let's kick it off with explaining what exactly is happening at Oxford for both of you next week.
So I am a part of the teacher apprenticeship program through IPS, and they've invited us to Oxford University for an educational conference about teacher apprenticeship programs. How do we get more of these programs out there for people like me? And the cost is free to us, and I'm so excited to just go over there and share my experience and hear from everybody about their approaches to building a pathway for teachers to do what they are meant to do.
I love it. Why is it so important, Dr. Lipscomb, that we have these pathways for new teachers, that we're pouring into these new
absolutely.
teachers?
As a previous teacher myself, it is important because when I was becoming a teacher, I was at school, $60,000 worth of debt, but with this pathway that IPS has created, she can go for free and while she's working. So it's amazing. We're pouring into our teachers, which ultimately is great for our students.
And talk about the teacher apprentice role for those who may not be familiar with what exactly that is.
It's a pathway. You want to go?
It's the program basically allows for me to remain working at IPS while also obtaining my bachelor's degree in elementary education through Marian University.
Gotcha.
So I'm able to work and go to school at the same time, and that is a very difficult thing to do, but IPS is making it feel so achievable. And for the first time, I feel like I'm able to actually get out there and do the work that I am so excited to do, and I just didn't have the credentials before, to be able to do. So
And what are we as a society missing when it comes to attracting new teachers and also keeping new teachers?
Making it sustainable. And what IPS has done, actually IPS is the only district in the state of Indiana that has partnered with the U.S. Department of Labor for teacher apprenticeship program, and that's why we actually been invited to share our experience from Indiana, just in general. But it's important that we invest in our teachers so that the pathway is easy for them to become teachers, because there's a shortage in not just in our nation but all over the world. So having teachers for our future.
And we hear so much about teacher burnout, where you go in motivated and then you just are overwhelmed by the whole thing.
Dustin's been a teacher.
Yeah, I did it for a little bit. One of the most rewarding experiences of my life.
He's recovering.
Right. I'm curious to know though, what inspired you to become an educator? Why'd you want to do this?
I have wanted to be a teacher for as long as I could remember, and my mom is a teacher. I grew up in classroom. She's a principal now. She was an elementary school teacher, and somewhere along the way I kind of convinced myself that maybe that wasn't achievable for me, which is crazy to say now, but and I eventually got a job at Brookside. I was a special education assistant, turned my current role of associate teacher, and I got there and I knew, like for the first time, I was like, this is what I want to do. And I was able to do that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try college. And it was difficult. How am I gonna pay for it? When am I gonna find the time? How am I gonna do it? And so being presented with an opportunity like this has changed my life, because I'm able to do the work and I'm able to learn and then apply it in real time, receive feedback immediately, what worked, what didn't. And it is the best thing.
And you get to now represent IPS and your story on a global stage next week.
Representing our country. This is who you want in the classroom, someone that feels called to do it.
As a parent, thank you both.
Thank you both, certainly. Okay, well, this is Miss Baker. She said call her Nay. I was like, Miss Baker. No, and Dr. Lipscomb, representing IPS and our state and our country across the pond. You guys got your accents together, your English accents?
Not yet. We need to get it together.
Bring us back some fish and chips.
All right, good luck, blessings.